Saturday morning, 9:30 a.m. I wanted to wake up earlier, but God, I was reading something that I absolutely love, and it's the second time of me reading it, and it's Julia Fox's book. I took the cover off the book not to damage it down the drain. I think it's one of the best biographies, autobiographies ever released because the sharp writing, the edgy writing, the intensity of her life, and the way she processes her emotions as a kid, as a young woman, as an adult who is writing the book now is just something that deeply inspires me. It's a very easy read. It's a traumatizing read too because whew, to realize that a lot of people, a lot more people than you think go through traumatic events like that and traumatic chapters, even though by looking at them you would never have suspected that because they look perfectly. What do we have on the menu today? Normal. I have a birthday party tonight at 10 p.m. I don't understand. I don't understand why people need to have parties at 10 p.m. Why can't we celebrate at like 7 and then go back home? But it's whatever. I don't think I'm going to be staying for a long time because I'm not a party girl anymore. I rarely feel the need to have a party. It does come here and there, but it's just so occasional that I really don't pay attention to it. And when I imagine myself partying, instead of imagining just having fun and being with your friends, I immediately imagine the aftermath where you're exhausted, you're tired, you need to take an Uber to go back home. You get back home after spending a whole night with a lot of people, and then you're on your own probably, and you're thirsty and you're hungry, and I'm so tired on the next day, and most of the time I'm incredibly sick too because I don't know, I think my body just doesn't accept partying anymore. I also wasn't sure what to give her for her birthday because it's somebody who never lacked anything in life, and therefore somebody who could always get whatever she wanted. So it's always hard to give things to people who never struggled financially, because you just know whatever they wanted, whatever commercial they saw online, they were able to buy that thing for themselves. I remember me as a kid, as a teenager. Oh my God, me as now. I have lists of things that I want in my head, and I like to imagine them, and I like to imagine having them, what it would feel like. And sometimes I ask for them for my birthday and for Christmas. And thankfully today I am able to afford all those things. Still not all of them, but I don't know. I think there's something sweet about not owning everything that you want, and taking your time to acquire those things. So I cannot quite imagine what it would feel like to have them all. And therefore, I just decided to go for the safe option. It's a girl, it's a young woman, so I bought her skincare because I know that she loves it and I love it myself. And honestly, whatever time anybody gives me skincare, I love it. Breakfast. The one and only. My absolute favorite meal of the day. I don't know, there's just something about waking up and feeling hungry and rushing to the kitchen and knowing that you're gonna have the best coffee, the best yogurt, and whatever you guys having. But to me, breakfast is special because it's the only meal of the day that doesn't trigger me, that doesn't make me paranoid, because unfortunately I have gallbladder issues. I know I'm not a grandma, but even at my ripe age of very young, I already have them. It's incredibly annoying because it just it just stops me from doing a lot of things that I wish I could be doing. Do not invite me out for dinner. I can barely eat any type of fat food. I usually, when I do it in the afternoon to make sure that my body is still more or less able to digest it, even though sometimes at the daytime it also hurts. So brekkie is the only time where I can just eat whatever. or mostly whatever. I am genuinely so happy right now. I'm unstoppable. And I have a lot to talk about. I love it. 3 hours later, we are finally ready to go pick up the book. I'm not very proud of myself because I didn't do much during those 3 hours. Spent quite a lot of time scrolling, and this is really something that I want to eradicate from my life. I'm okay with scrolling for as long as it's not obsessive. And I think scrolling is always better in the evening or like in the second half of the day because you're just so very vulnerable in the morning. You literally just woke up, and me, at least in the morning, I'm very receptive to all the energies around me. So when you go online and just this stream of information from people who are total strangers to you, there's a lot of rage bait and there's just a lot of misinformation, and I can just feel my body shutting down, something that I don't like, and becoming skeptical or annoyed or just desensitizing myself to a point where I don't feel anything, like just full apathy. I don't want that for myself. I really want to start my day on a more productive note. And also, really good tip, if you know that you need to do something during the day, something important, start your day with those tasks. Like, do them as early as you can in the morning, so then for the rest of the day you can chill. That's something that works for me. I know that if I keep postponing things and filling up my time with scrolling or things that are not really healthy for you, I'm never gonna want to do that thing. I don't know how I found the energy to do them now. I think it's because I also trying to encourage myself and actually look at all the good things that I did do for myself today, because they took place. Because I woke up really early, I made myself a great breakfast, I did some yoga this morning, I cleaned up and tidied the apartment. Those are the things that I can be proud of. So I'm trying to shift my mindset towards things that are more positive, because I tend to be anxious a lot and I tend to focus on things that are very negative. And as I said, I think scrolling actually doesn't help with it. But today, at least, it's pretty much 50-50. No, it's not even. I'd say it's like 65 of good things and the rest are like, okay, scrolling, not doing much. So the weather is so gorgeous today. I literally cannot get enough of it. Even though I should say that the sun is still not as warm and comforting as it would be in May, June, July. It's more muted, but just the simple fact of its presence makes my life so much better. And on top of that, what else makes my life better is the couple onigiris that I took. I want to show you this one because I was thinking I'm going to that birthday party by 10 p.m. and it's a dinner, so I'm gonna have to skip my usual dinner at like 7:38 and wait. So what time is it now? Like 6 p.m. almost. I think I'm gonna have a dinner lunch now I forgot to film how pretty I was and what I'm wearing. It's actually giving like a hunter style, which I'm very much opposed to, but I don't look cute. Oh my god, who cares? It's past 2 a.m. I just got back home. I really thought I would stay like until midnight or something and then leave, but surprisingly, I'm somebody who doesn't have much physical energy. Like, I am drained like a squeezed lemon 24/7, but I have a lot of mental energy. So if I put myself in the mood of like, okay, we need to do something. We're gonna get through it and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. I actually will stay up and enjoy myself. Because did I drink? I had like a little bit of rosé. That's it. It was really, really nice to see my friend, who's actually not really even like my friend. She's more of my cousin, my sister. Parents are best friends and have always been, so I've known her since she's a kid, and I'm a little older than her, so I remember her being a baby. And it's just so nice to see her as a grown-up woman, so pretty, so smart, so kind. And I really joined her girlfriends to like just seeing them, because all of them flew to Paris. Almost none of them live here, just to spend time with her. Isn't that beautiful? So tired. So tired. I still woke up decent time, considering that I went to bed at 3 a.m. And this grandma needs to be in bed by 10. Not sleeping by 10, but just like be in bed, comfy in my PJs, ready, teeth brushed, everything. I woke up at 9:30. And there's one thing that I've been doing recently that I really like, and I advise everybody, especially if you have hard time getting out of bed and just simply to start doing things, because that's me. If I let myself even a spare second of a thought of, well, maybe we have time. Maybe, we don't need to do it straight away. In 5 minutes, in 10 minutes, it's gonna last for hours. I am not doing that thing. So what I do is, the moment I know that I need to do something, the moment I'm like, okay, let's get up, I do it straight away without giving it a second thought. And sometimes even I allow myself thinking like, okay, well, if we're really tired, we can always go to bed and chill a little bit. But you know what? Once you're up and doing things, you just don't want to go to bed anymore. I love getting ready on the weekend when it's just a chill day and, not much is expected of you. So you are going to look your best, but like, it's not going to be over the top makeup and over the top looks. It's just something cozy and comfy and good looking. Oh my God, cozy and comfy are two of my favorite words. I keep repeating them, especially when the temperatures go down. You're gonna hear them say them a lot. So I'm just quickly finishing my makeup. Honestly, this video is very chill. Like, if you came here for deep talk and a lot of meaning, that's not today. I'll do it during the week, but weekends are for being silly. So I'm just finishing my makeup really quick, wearing something very simple, cozy, and I think I'm gonna buy something at the bakery, because I just know that I had a late brunch, I suppose. I don't know if it's brunch, no, more like still a brekkie, and I'm gonna be hungry at the movies, and they're not gonna have much food, or the food that they have, I'm like, maybe no, maybe that's a little too much for my sensitive baby stomach. So I'm gonna get something at the bakery, and then I might get some salty popcorn. I love it. I love it. I also really wish we had caramel popcorn in France. For some reason we don't, because it's just so good, but maybe it's actually for the best, because it's a little bit too good and I'm eating a hell ton of it. My friend didn't show up. I'm like, what the heck? She was the one who offered to go to the movies. Look at that bowl. So cool. She was the one who offered to go to the movies. She wasn't the one who booked the tickets. And it was at 2 p.m., so like it's a decent time. And I kind of suspected she overslept, even though I'm sorry. I will never ever understand hard sleepers like this. 2 p.m.? Unless you go to bed extremely late, or like you're extremely fatigued because of something, that's not one reason to wake up that late, like 10, 11, okay. And yeah, indeed, oh my God, I'm crying. No, it's just the wind. Indeed, she overslept. She must have been later. me know. But yeah, it sucks. The movie was actually good. I liked it. It was, despite it being super long, what, 240 it was. It was very dynamic, and it was a lot of action. So it kept me on the edge the whole time. I did get tired. Great pacing for a long movie like that. But unfortunately, it's raining now, as you can see. I wanted to bike back home, but let's just be for real, I don't think that's gonna happen.